We're going to shuffle the seats around one more time here. And guys, I don't think this has ever happened before. We have got the Baker boys, the fabulous Baker boys, not one, not two, three of them. Nolan Baker, Jeremy Baker, Andrew Baker, all here on the show. Again, the number 419-794-3030, online arhq.com. And we hear stories about how the stock market generates 7 or 8% over the long term. Well, what is the long term exactly? Market Watch went back to 1967, and they said that if you had $100,000 and just let it grow, today you would have $2.3 million. That is a 5.7% annualized return over 56 years. The whole point of the article was, you can't just depend on the stock market. You need to find other ways to grow your money. But the question remains, where can you find returns of 5% without that market risk?
Well, I mean, if you look at it, I think we're in an environment where there's so many great opportunities out there. There's multiple different choices. Again, it depends upon what your length of time is, what your goals and objectives are, and how you can apply it to your situation. But this is, again, with Andrew, the rates today are the highest that they've been since you've been born. Being in your 20s, it's amazing how high that we've seen interest rates go. It really hasn't been since you were born that we've seen this great of an opportunity. And one of the things, if you're listening and you have lazy money, if you're tired and frustrated that your bank only pays you a minimal amount of interest, yet they turn around and charge you nearly double digits on your car loan or your credit cards, they're charging you double digits, but they've been slow to bump up your rates. That's where you want to be proactive on making your money work as hard as possible, because there are a lot of opportunities where you can find 5% as of the date of this recording, again, the end of 2023, without all of the market risk. So first of all, what I want you to do is I want you to look, or we can help you search out various money market funds that are out there. So there's something that's called money market accounts. There's money market funds. Some investments are backed by FDIC insurance. Some investments are not. They're backed by the institution that they're with. For example, if we look at it, some of the top name companies that are out there, if you think like, Vanguard, Fidelity, and Charles Schwab, their money market fund, a lot of these funds are over the 5% range. And with a money market fund, it allows you to put money in. Every month, I get money deposited on the interest that I have added into the account. And as I need to take money out for other things that come up in life, I can just, take money out. So it's a short-term investment. With my money market fund, it also will typically change rates. Usually mine changes about once a week. And so it can be a short-term liquid option. And if you believe that interest rates are going to go up, that rate would likely go up. If interest rates go down, that rate would likely to go down. We did a segment earlier today where we were talking about T-bills, and we were talking about the ins and outs of how Treasury bills work. If you missed that segment, or in fact, if you missed any of the segments that we talk about here on our show, you can just go back to our YouTube channel, type in America's Retirement Headquarters on YouTube, and we'll be able to get you that segment, be able to show you all the other segments. But, with the Treasury bill, you can get that directly from the United States Treasury Department. You can buy T-bills as of now that range anywhere from 4 weeks to a year, and those T-bill ranges are in that 5% range. Good old FDIC-insured CDs are also another great option. When we look at FDIC-insured CDs, if you're looking at the CDs, to me, I think in the marketplace that I see is that, anywhere from 6 to 2.5 year time frame is kind of where the sweet spot is for the FDIC-insured CDs to get some of the rates that are in the 5%. And the last thing is we look at a lot of the fixed rates that are offered by the insurance companies of America. And Andrew, I know, as one of the fixed rate specialists here at America's Retirement Headquarters, it's an area that you kind of take a look at, you talk to people about, you kind of go through. And wouldn't you agree that these rates are also pretty competitive in the marketplace environment today too, aren't they?
I would agree with that, yeah.
And so with the fixed rate investment, where these can be very attractive is building out what I would refer to as a laddered type portfolio. In a laddered portfolio, it's maybe money that you don't need for 3, 5, 7, or 10 years, or in fact, you don't need all of the money. When we look at this, there's a great tool that you can use going back, looking at technology, and one of the ways that technology has dramatically improved. In the good old days, I might have to call all over town. I might have to call all different insurance companies to get rates. Now, with computers at the touch of your fingertips, in this particular software, you're able to search 480, nearly 500 companies' products to find out what the rates are. And in a quick hurry, doesn't it give you the ability to find out different rates for different time frames, what the insurance company ratings are, the ins and outs, ways that you use this product? How do you use this tool when you're helping people search out some of the top rates that are out there?
I would say I will use all the filters to determine like how long of the investment they're looking for, and then it'll show me all the different companies and different rates and different products.
Yeah, so you might have an investment, maybe you bought 2, maybe 3. It could be something 5. Maybe it's something that's just sat around for a long time. You haven't given it much thought. What I would tell you today is that, again, now rates are dramatically higher than where they used to be. And it is indicated by the Federal Reserve. They indicate that their plan is to stop raising rates and, in fact, maybe turning to lowering rates. So this could be your moment of time to be able to lock in rates with how competitive they are. There's multiple different solutions when you're looking at over 5% interest. The question becomes, how long do you want to lock in these great rates? I met with an older couple, and they said, I don't even know if I'm going to live 10 years. Why would I want to lock in that rate for 10 years? It's because maybe they will live for 10 years, and if they don't, it could be something that they leave to their surviving spouse, so spouse will take over. Could also be options for the kids, and a lot of these contracts, even the kids can stretch them out over a period of 10 years. So there could be some good choices. But Jeremy, when you're looking at the fixed rate environment today, what is your opinion of the places on where you can get these high interest accounts?
Well, I think there's a number of places. When they ask, where can I get 5% nowadays? Excuse me, it seems like everywhere. Money market accounts are above 5%. Fixed annuities are above 5%. But like you mentioned, it's about shopping out the right products with the right companies, and then making a decision based on that.
So plenty of different choices that are out there. So if you're listening and you're wondering what could possibly be the best rate that I could get for my short-term money, what could I get maybe over the next year or two? Or if you want to say, how can I just lock in and not worry with all this market risk that I have anymore? It could be your perfect time to give us a call. I know Andrew here at the office, Jeremy, and even myself can help answer the questions about where can you make 5% on your money, and also talk you through how to build out a portfolio that gives you the liquidity features on what you're looking for, plus gives you the options and the strategies. And it's one phone call versus having to call all over town or look all over the internet. Just one phone call to make, and that's all you need to know.
And that phone number to do that, 419-794-3030. Again, 419-794-3030. You can also go online, arhq.com. You can find out more about the team there on the website. Just click on, the meet our staff section, find out more about the team. Go and schedule a time as well, and start putting a plan together for your retirement goals, because that's what's most important, your retirement goals. Again, arhq.com. Want to thank you, as we always do, for joining us here on the show, America's Retirement Headquarters. Hope you have a great rest of your week. It is the end of the year. Hope 2024 is a great year for all of us. And guys, thank you so much for the time. And as we wrap up, want to leave you with the final word.
Yeah, I just say, as you think about the holidays, just take a moment to, be thankful for those of you that have some friends and family around you. Remember those that maybe couldn't be with you, and just realize that we at America's Retirement Headquarters are thankful for you. We're thankful for your listening. We're thankful that you come out, and we appreciate you and wish you all the best of success in 2024. And so just remember, when you think retirement, think America's Retirement Headquarters. It's home of the Retirement Guys formula and America's Medicare Associates.